Y'all, people keep talking about Google Trends doing creepy stuff. Oh my goodness. Um, yeah, I was just filming a video and I had to stop it, or I didn't have to. I tried to click over and look at something and then it stopped and I thought it was going to continue. Point being, this Google Trends thing is fascinating. I'm like grinning because it's so freaking weird. Did a huge video drop on this past weekend. Like, I don't know. I just did like a huge live on Twitch, which is like 2.5 hours, So it's like 10, 15 hours of video content. How about that? Kind of all just blasted it out. Like, and then I'm like, I just clip it and it's just me. I'm a one woman rematriation rebellion right now with a team of AIs. So yeah, um, I'm just trying to like rock and roll or whatever. So, what was the point of everything right now? See, when I don't have notes, it's all to shit. Because thank goodness I have the page open. Google Trends. So, yeah, after this big video dump, um, I see, like literally yesterday morning. I think the video dump was Friday, Saturday, whatever. I'm not sure. Thursday, Friday, whatever. Um, so then I see this woman I follow, Sarah. Let me see if I can find her. I like to give people shout outs, but there's no way my brain can do that. Um, she's hilarious. Sarah something. If I can't find it super fast, I'm not gonna keep looking. Anyway, I'll figure it out, put it in the video. But she does this thing where she talks to herself. That's a popular thing right now, right? Like she's like, well, we should look up your thing. But she's doing it way better than this. And she's like, yeah, we should. It's yourself talking to yourself. And it's like, it can be the ego, the higher conscious. It can be anybody. It's just funny. It's just funny. And, she was talking about her name being pulled up in St. Bart's during the holidays. And if you don't know, St. Bart's is where the billionaires hang out. See how giddy I am? It's so funny. No, I have not been drinking. I'm just like giddy off of information right now. So she was talking about it. And then I was like, you know what? I haven't looked myself up on Google Trends yet. Like I've Googled myself and like, you have like a Google alert, whatever. But something about this, I don't know why. I'm just like, everybody's talking about it lately. So why not try it? So put my name in. I was heavily searched in Israel on the 18th and Zimbabwe and the 19th. And then my movement, Rise of Wampus, this movement, our movement, is trending in freaking Italy today. So ciao bellas, ciao bellas. I don't know what's a sexy dude. Like, what do you say for a sexy guy? Um, ciao bella for women. What do you say to men? See, this is what I do. I just like work and talk and just like it's fine. Um, oh, ciao bello. Ah, that makes sense. Ciao bellos and ciao bellas. Thank you for looking at Rise of Wampus. I don't know if it's real. I don't know why. Um, I have not talked about Italy or particularly, dug in there, but it's I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated if it means nothing, if it means something. I'm not one of those people on top of life that has Google Analytics installed on the riseofwampus.org website yet, but everything everything needs done yesterday. So it's fine. Um but yeah, I thought it was fun. So check it out. I mean, it'll give you a giggle, or you might be like, oh, wow, somebody's coming for me. That's how Sarah took it. Um, oh man, I really want to tell you guys her name because it's annoying to just be like, Sarah said, and then not tell you who she is. So let's go ahead and just find her. So yeah, I don't usually do this Substack where I'm just like working and talking, but there's so much going on that at this point, see, I mean, it's like, am I following her on? Sarah Holcomb. No. Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, there she is. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So it's Sarah Sara .HOLCOMB I think this is her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So she does some funny stuff. Um, where she talks back and forth to herself, and I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, her latest was this St. Bart's thing, man. Oh my gosh, cracking me up. So yeah, it's fun. It's also kind of scary when you people start digging in and saying, "Oh, if they're searching for you here, they're coming for you." And it's like, "Well, thanks. Let's just hope there's some cool woke. Ooh, we can't say woke anymore. Let's just hope there's some cool, fun fans or not fans. Ugh. See, there's so much to like reword. Um, Wampus Dictionary has to come out as soon as possible. Um, Maybe that's how I pitch investors or people to care. It's like, hey, you think I've done a lot in the last 8 months? Here's the next 50 projects we want to launch. This is like stuff we could, we could rock. We could like rock these different things if like people would support us. But point being, ciao Bellas, ciao Bellos. I'm not sure if you have questions, please. Like I'm all ears. Like I want to know if it's true, if there's a reason. Why would Italians all of a sudden be researching Rise of Wampus? Who knows? Um, I have been to Italy once with the University of Chicago basketball teams back when I had that super cool job with a nightmare boss, but you can read about that in my book too. Oh yeah, this patriarchy runs deep. So that was when I was like 22, 23. And that's like where all this passion comes from, you guys, of like why I'm doing all these freaking videos, why I do the filthy mirror, why I'm doing all this content. It's because I don't want any women caged ever again like I was. I don't want it to happen to y'all. So, whatever I have to do to figure out how to keep making sure that more and more and more women realize going out to these protests, it's next level. You got to be extra prepared now. It's not like when we used to protest. And even you youngins, okay, the facial recognition and all the AI enhanced stuff, you got to be on your A game. You need a phone number on your arm at the very least. At the very least, so you can call one person. Because I'm telling you right now, when you're in those high stress situations, phone numbers fly out of your head. I thought of a phone number from like 10 years ago before I thought of a phone number from that's present day. So like, who do you want to call? Who do you want to call if something happens, protests and jail and whatever wise? You need a phone number. That's the number one. But you need to let people know where you are. You need to let people know when you're back home. Like you have to have some things in place way more than you used to. And the reason I say that is because they also are manufacturing reasons to process people. So this is not just about immigrants, as we're all finding out, and how many US citizens they've contained from places of work where they already know they can't be illegal, at Target, for example. I've been talking a lot today. Um, so yeah, they're coming for people of all races, shapes, sizes, colors, genders. So Wampus Cubs, if you're under 30, I need you to hear me. I need you to protect your body, protect your mind. I know going out in public and protesting it feels good. And I'm not saying that's why you're doing it. It's so much unity. It's powerful, it's important, it gets on the news. I am not saying I mean, at this point, I am kind of saying it because of what the chess game is. And well, yeah, no, chess. Yeah, chess, not checkers. Ooh, see where I'm fried today, but that's okay. In the game of checkers that we're playing with them, they want riots. They want the Insurrection Act. I'm not saying we don't have protests. I'm not saying that. I just think, I don't know. We just have to be really strategic. We have to be really, really strategic. We need to be thinking about the next 9 years and working our way backwards. This administration throws so much at us, and not just this. And I don't even want to talk about just politics in the US. I'm talking about global. Globally, we are put under a pressure cooker at all times. I have pretty much stopped watching the news. I do not have a cell phone that actually does all the things anymore. It's just really call and text. I am in front of screens all the time, so that's not like wow. But I do, so there's things, and it's just so important to like think about our long-term plans. I mean, not the Democrats saving us, not the two-party system saving us. We have to think outside of those systems. That's part of the patriarchy. We have to think outside of the patriarchy. We have to create lives that interact with the government as little as possible. Call me whatever you want, libertarian, I don't even know anymore all the words, like I don't really care. It's for me it's rematriation. Rematriating your life, your home, your community. When you put nurture back in, when you put love back in, when you put people first, when you do everything to protect the wampus cubs, which are our children. I mean, wampus cats are the women, the elderly. I mean, we have to protect the most vulnerable, and then everyone's protected. See how that works? If the most vulnerable are protected, everyone else is also protected. That's how it works. We're supposed to take care of each other. So I'm done with the extraction. I'm extracting myself from the system as much as possible. And it is not easy. It is very, very difficult. And I am fully aware of how difficult it is. And I fight to rematriate my life more every day. And I pretty much fail every day right now because I've got so many patriarchal systems coming at me at once. This is not paranoia. This is how the system is set up. Holding on for dear life to your house, holding on to dear life for your stuff, holding on to dear life to keep the lights on, you're changing your eating habits to eat really cheap. And then you realize you're not eating healthy. And like, it's all of these things compounded. And I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only one. There's no way. I'm hearing it from a lot of different places. I mean, so yeah, I started out with Google Trends and Giddy, and now I've slid into the abyss a little bit. So, my friend was like, maybe don't wear your granny glasses all the time. I was like, you know what? That's exactly why I don't care about anything the patriarchy has to say. And this is a good friend. It's a guy that, is not being hurtful, but it's just, teasing. And it's like, well, yeah, maybe. But like some people wear glasses their whole life. I just happen to need glasses desperately now as a 45-year-old woman who's trying to like read things and be on camera. And quite frankly, I mean, right now, because my eyes are so fried from today, it's like look like a billion years old. And it's just, yeah. So yeah, I like wearing my little freaking glasses. Maybe it's because of the blue light thing. I don't freaking know. Well, point being, Substack, if you're catching me on this video, I typically only do these longer like I don't want to call them crazy or these longer ranty videos on Twitch. I'm trying to look into moving to Kick. I've heard Kick is the up and comer, and of course, you know who owns Twitch. So, trying to rematriate my timeline, my feeds, I should say, I guess too, and so yeah, I'm trying to use only Substack and Blue Sky, but then I interact on Twitter some because there are players over there, and I've got this public dialogue going with Grok, and then which is the AI for Twitter, Elon's AI. Um, so yeah, it's just endless. It's an endless onslaught. And I think a lot of us are treading water as hard as we freaking can. And if you have that like journalist heart like me and you're investigating this stuff, like I'm digging in to the World Economic Forum stuff. I'm digging into Agenda 2030. I'm digging into my city's plans. These are not things I did before. Okay. Even though I was an activist and I was against babies in cages and different things, of course, that's different. That's just different. It's like it's a different type of thing. And today there was a word that I really hadn't seen: narrative activism. What is actually happening? Capturing this time capsule in time. Like, stories matter. And that's why erasure justice matters. Erasing people is not okay. Online, offline, all the lines. Unaliving, that's a type of erasure. There's erasure is a lot of things. All right, that's enough ranting, I think, for now. Not really sure what my whole purpose was of jumping on this one. I think because I want to save this for the filthy mirror tomorrow. It's so good. It's too good. I can't. It's too good to just mumble about. Like, I want to focus on that tomorrow. So no, not doing that, even though it's calling. Um, yeah, I mean, the Rematriation Rebellion is a narrative activism that is putting out content every single day, broadcasting and capturing this moment in time, and helping humans navigate between cycle 26 and cycle 27. We are in collapse 26. What does that mean? Look into it in the Wampus verse. That's part of our lore. You can say it's prediction. You can say it's fantasy. You can say whatever you want to say. But we are building a galaxy outside of the patriarchy. And it'll be hybrid, of course. Like, how do we completely detach from the patriarchy in real life yet? I mean, that's piece by piece. That's piece by piece. But online, you can actually detach faster from the patriarchy than you realize. That's good. I need to think about that. So yeah, if you want to like ramble around with me like this, because this is what I do on. I typically don't do this on Substack. I typically do this on Twitch, and I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna try to stick to a timed, maybe a timed Substack show, maybe a timed Twitch show, and I can't go live on Substack. I don't think, because I'm recording this right now. But then I upload it immediately, so it's sort of live, but not, I guess, because of chat and stuff. Point being, woo, see, the revolution will be televised, digitized, all the freaking things. All right, well, this card is going to be the topic of tomorrow's The Filthy Mirror. That one, I need to nail down the ethos so it doesn't just be, but it is very much responding to something patriarchal that is happening. and encouraging everyone to look in the mirror. And right now, the mirror is filthy. It's filthy. Like humanity looking at itself is like, ew. Your higher selves looking back at us right now, they're all like, oh. I mean, they just are. Like, it's freaking nuts. Okay. I pulled this card today. I'm not going to go into it. Everybody gets scared right away. Of course, we are doing our own interpretation here in the Wampus verse. Um, it's really, really fun. And I'm going to encourage everybody to join us for next month's, and it's going to be incredible. So, um, yeah, yeah, we're gonna launch that one. Um, so yeah, that'll be private. That'll be awesome. We're gonna build the Wampus verse tarot live. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Mm-hmm. 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 All right, we'll think about that more, but that's pretty freaking fun. That's pretty freaking fun. That could be fun, like a private group. People, like, we could get really, really weird with it. Anyway, see, I go on to brainstorming. So, yeah, I'm gonna let you know when I'm doing more of these. I'm gonna get and there's always spooky stuff, which is fun too. Is that the universe speaking? Is that the old house speaking? Is that the Ciao Bellas and the Ciao Bellos speaking? Who knows? I've not been to Zimbabwe or Israel yet, but I have definitely been to Italy. San Marino, maybe because I talked about San Marino. I San Marino only allows presidents for 6 months, so it's like everybody in town is freaking president once. I think because it's so tiny. But no, I'm kidding. I don't know if it's that like that, but still, um, interesting. I'm pretty sure because I went there. Goodness, same time of life when I was working at that super cool yet kind of soul destroying job. Yeah. Oh man, I should have stayed at doing international travel stuff. That's for sure. Wampus Cubs. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, just because I don't love doing the super long on Substack because I don't feel like that's the vibe, and I totally respect that. Um, I don't know. Tell me if it is the vibe. If you like the longer form, not the filthy mirror. The filthy mirror is like, way more specific. I feel like maybe that's not either, but I do try to stay really focused on a topic. And then of course, ADHD dance all around it. But yeah, this one, when it's not the filthy mirror, it's just in the moment feeling very compelled. And I am not really great at like super shorties. Like it's just not how my brain works. So I do work on clips though. I do clips because I know that not everybody wants to hear 25 minutes of existential crisis. All right. Thank you, Substackers. Let me know if you want to join that February 1st group. We're gonna build you could be building your own tarot reading. I'm gonna say reading. Tarot guide, like you could be DIYing your own 9-year cycle with your tarot cards. And like following along with me doing it could just be inspiration for you to do it for yourself. Or I don't know. Maybe you just get a lot out of following the Rematriation Rebellion's daily tarot reading. So, and that could inspire your own. So yeah, I got a noodle on that. That's going to be interesting. I feel like there's something really cool brewing there, and it's very organic, it's very in the moment, and it's very like channel, goddess universe and all that. So that's pretty freaking fun. I like that a lot. Let me know what you think. And you can also book your own 9-year cycle reading if you want a one-on-one with me. You can book that as well. Um, I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. That's cool. That's both super cool ways to help you with your rematriation rebellion, because you have your own rematriation rebellion going on, and then you join our rematriation rebellion, which is all of us working to rematriate our lives, our homes, and eventually our communities. The community piece is harder now, but there's ways we can fast track it. So we got this, Wampus Cubs. We got this.